Prairie Creek Redwood State Park. It's part of the Redwoods National and State Parks area here along the coast in Northern California. But look at this freaking thing. My goodness. It's so massive. And look at this. I don't know if these are burls or how it's pronounced, but I'm assuming that's what that is there, but that thing's gigantor. Can't really get an idea. I mean, so there's our Subaru, and it just looks so tiny next to that tree. And that tree is probably only half as big as this one. And it's like a pair here. They're like twins. This is probably the largest tree that I've been able to actually stand next to and touch. It's pretty freaking massive. Obviously, I can't show you the scale of how massive it is, but pretty neat nevertheless. It's beautiful little grove here. Rachel just pointed out this freaking grande over here. Let's see if I can walk towards it here. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to keep this stable, but so this thing's massive itself, this fell tree. Oh my goodness, look at the size of that. Oh, look at that, it's just kind of merged into the earth over here. So all this stuff is just fallen and decayed, and look at that though. It's neat. It's like split into 4 different trunks or whatever you can call them at the top there. Pretty far out. Just found this banana slug here at the base of this guy that's pretty burned out. If you look at the embers, like burned all the way up to the top and just smoldered and kind of ate away at it. It's pretty far out. Yeah, he just made himself a little spot right here. Pretty cool. There's this really neat fell tree here. It's kind of just become like a little ecosystem, I guess you could say here. Got ferns growing over here. It's all the different layers of organic matter falling down and just rotting away on here. A little tunnel through there. Be a nice spot to come out of the rain. So we're still here in the Redwood National and State Parks, but this here is the Thomas H. Kutchell, if I'm saying that correctly, visitor center. There's a nice shade remodel here with you could have some lunch. There's a bunch of picnic tables, and then over there where that gentleman just walked out of is about 4 restrooms. So if you got to do your business, but there's a bunch of random picnic tables throughout here as well. And it's a neat little area. There's nice little paths through here, and you could probably just walk for miles and miles along this beach here. Sand's kind of black looking down there, actually. Nice and misty back there. You can actually see the coast way back through all that mist. It's kind of just a silhouette, but we would have come that way as we come down the coast. Off at this little vista here, little vista point. Looks like from this point you can actually see where we were down on the beach. I can see the same little island out there, it looks, but let's come over here and get a look. So quite a view from up here. It actually shows you here the different points on the map here where the the points of interest are, but pretty neat. That's just a little stop off here, little restroom, little parking spot. Come see this view, and then there's different information along the way as you walk. We are here at Humboldt Redwood State Park, and we're just kind of passing through. We're on the Avenue of the Giants, which is this scenic bypass that bypasses the highway. And if you're this way, I recommend it, man. It's pretty gnarly drive. I mean, there's parts of this drive where it just gets so dark because of the density of all the trees. But yeah, it's definitely recommended. But this is just a neat little area here. This was like the visitor center. Looks like they got a little amphitheater, but there's camping here and restrooms. I believe they had some showers, and then they just had some little fun facts as you walked around through here. We're just continuing our drive along the Avenue of the Giants here in the Humboldt Redwood State Park. We saw this guy. We figured we'd pull over and check him out. This is like a hollow, maybe? Oh, there we go. This is, geez, I don't know, at least 3 times my height, so probably 20 feet, 18 to 20 feet. Pretty neat though. But yeah, earlier I was saying that as you drive through here, it gets so dense in here that it just really blocks out the sun and it gets a lot darker. It's pretty neat. So you just look at how small that car looks down there now. Rachel discovered this burnt out tree here. It's pretty freaking cool. Hey, we've come down here to check out the giant tree as it stated on the signage and the pamphlets that are provided at the visitor center back there. But it says the tree has a 52-foot circumference. So we'll have to go see. Let's see. It says we are here. Rachel says this way. I know you can't understand the size of these trees, but it's very impressive. I guess it's taking up the whole damn screen. There's Rachel there, so you can get an idea. But yeah, we're just walking along this trail still here, trying to find I believe there was the giant tree and then there was the tall tree. Check this guy out. He's just a big stump and then he's got a little tiny top growing. It's pretty different. Trying to give you a scale of everything. These are a couple fell trees here, but it's insane. Let me spin around and get this. Come down here. These trees must have fell a long time ago because there's just so much earth grown up here or built up. All right, we got here to the giant tree. There's your facts there. Take a walk around this bad boy real quick. Keep it up there at the canopy. That's pretty neat, but let's see. Looks like you can hop down behind it, but I'd rather not because I don't think it would like you to, but pretty impressive, pretty impressive. This fell tree here is a bridge there. People are using it as a bridge. I'm gonna get back up here and I'll get on the top of it so you can see a view from up there. It's pretty neat. It's pretty, well, obviously it's stable, but it's pretty wide, so like you don't really need to be nervous that you're gonna fall or anything. You feel very comfortable up here. Here's a little view from up here. It's really neat over there at the root, and actually the way that you would get up, it's all smoothed out from people climbing up it. Hopped back down so I can get Rachel on there, give you an idea of the size of it. Pretty cool. What do you think of that bridge?
It's the best bridge I've ever been on.
There you go, you heard it. Alright, just coming across to the end here. Get a video of this root end. It's all smoothed out and covered in soil from people climbing up and down it. Whoa. Oh, see if I can get a shot over the side of this root here. Whoa. Oh, maybe I'll try to get a shot from under there. Let's see if I can get down without falling. I'm gonna just jump for it. Oh. Oh. Oh, let's see. Nice. This is the base of that large felled tree that was across the water there. Pretty massive. Alright, there it is, a tall tree. It says 360 feet there. Let's see, I'll zoom in for you. Sorry if it's a little grainy. This light's fading on me quick and I don't got a real fancy setup. I'm just shooting on my phone here, but I mean really they're all really tall. Impressive, impressive. Let's see if I can go over here and get a view from the trunk upward. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, so it's getting darker. It is a little later, but the nice thing about that is that it's not very populated. I believe there was like one group of people when we pulled in, but they've left now, so that's pretty good. All right, we're here in Humboldt Redwood State Park, and I just wanted to show you it is possible to sporadically disperse camp truly without having to stay at a campground. You may not find the most beautiful spot, but it'll give you a place to sleep for the night if you're like us and it was late and you just needed a place to crash. But this is actually a drive to a private property. If you take this further, it'll actually say leaving Humboldt Redwoods State Park, and then there will be signage of the property owner saying, you know, keep out and such. But here we are actually in the park, and there are no camping signs. There is, however, a no fire sign, which, you know, it's a lot of debris and such here, so you wouldn't want to start a fire anyway. But yeah, there's a little spot here. It's just next to these guys. So we got to wake up under those guys, and we're just gonna head right back into the park here.